Back in this country, a very personal announcement from one of the biggest stars in the world, facing a family history of cancer and a gene that puts her at higher risk. 2 years ago, Angelina Jolie underwent a double mastectomy. And today she revealed a new scare led her to take preventative measures once again. Ann Thompson has her story.
Who you are and what you do is no protection from cancer, as Angelina Jolie made clear in today's New York Times. 2 weeks ago, the 39-year-old Oscar winner's blood test showed what could be an early sign of ovarian cancer. Her husband, actor Brad Pitt, flew back from France immediately. The beautiful thing about such moments in life, she wrote, is that there is so much clarity. You know what you live for and what matters. It is polarizing and it is peaceful. In 2013, Jolie had a preventative double mastectomy after testing positive for a mutation of BRCA, the breast cancer gene. Cancer took her grandmother, aunt, and mother. After the test, Jolie went to see her mother's surgeon. She teared up when she saw me. You look just like her. I broke down. But we smiled at each other and agreed we were there to deal with any problem, so let's get on with it. An ultrasound and scan showed no full-blown cancer, but there was still a chance it was in an early stage. With her family and genetic history, Jolie chose to have her ovaries and fallopian tubes removed. Jolie's story 2 years ago dramatically increased the demand for genetic testing. Today, doctors are seeing another Angelina effect.
My first email was 6:30 this morning.
World-renowned breast cancer doctor Larry Norton says high-risk women should consider this surgery as soon as they are done having children.
What does it do to your cancer risk?
A dramatic reduction, and it's not just the risk of getting the cancer, it's the risk of dying of the cancer that is affected, and that's a big deal.
It certainly is for members of Chicago's Bright Pink.
Yeah, there's other options, but it really depends on your story.
A support group for young women at risk for breast and ovarian cancer.
It reminded us that our ovarian health and knowing the symptoms of ovarian cancer and speaking up is so important.
Jolie says she is confident in her decision, knowing her 6 children will never have to say, "My mom died of ovarian cancer." Ann Thompson, NBC News, New York.
We know a lot of people are going to have questions about this test and a lot more. For some answers, we're joined by Dr. Ginger Gardner. She's a cancer surgeon at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center here in New York. We do appreciate you being here. So many questions come to mind. Who should be tested for these mutations, and what's the quality of life post-surgery?
Well, Lester, women and their families that are considered to be at elevated risk for ovarian cancer should be tested. So that includes women with the diagnosis of ovarian cancer. Women who have family history of breast and ovarian cancer are really the high-risk population that should consider meeting with a geneticist or talking with their clinician about genetic testing for BRCA mutations. In terms of the procedure itself, it's a relatively short procedure with a short recovery time. But a lot of conversation surrounds this procedure related to childbearing and also early surgical menopause. I think what Angelina Jolie did today is really tremendous because it empowers women. She has stature and beauty and grace and is able to say, I'm going to get information about my health and make an informed decision that's right for me.
And I think a lot of other people are getting information as a result. Dr. Gardner, great to have you here.
Thank you so much, Lester.
Thank you.